wah wah. We're live. We're alive, maybe. It's hot, okay? I'm not dealing well with it. I can't go from like 40-degree weather 1 week, I love turtle, and then 80 the next. It's just, I don't do well with this. It's awful. Who invented the weather? I've demanded to speak to their manager.
I think that the people of the planet might have had an issue, might have played a part in that.
I demand to speak for whoever's responsible to this manager.
I don't see that doing anything.
You never know. So anyway, hi guys, how are you all doing? I am a dog, so I'm doing great.
You need to get like a model that just has you like sprawled out on the floor because it's so hot.
Yeah. So you're saying I need to get one of those scuffed VTuber models like Takahata has, or is that what you're saying?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's what it looks like when I'm hot.
Mm-hmm. I'll think about it. Sounds fun. I would love to have a stupid model at some point.
Wait, does the Wiggly model not count as stupid?
Oh, rude. That's just my interactive image. That's all it does. It's not actually a model. Although it was built in Live 2D. Anyway, so yeah, welcome to Anime Book Club, everybody. I am your hostess with the mostest. And this is Azure.
I'm asking where my money is.
I'll get it to you. I'll get it to you next week.
I thought you've already had 3 weeks.
No.
You're gonna have to put up your maid cafe as collateral.
No, not my maid cafe, please. What will happen to my maids? What? You're gonna sell them off? Oh.
They're going to be on the next season of ice crab fishing. The deadliest catch.
Oh, no.
The fact that that's what it was so funny.
But anyway, so yeah, the anime we're reviewing today, the 2 episodes of, is Akiba Meido Senso. It came out last year. I've heard good reviews about it, and the good reviews didn't lie this time. It knew what it was doing, and it delivered the thing that it was doing.
It knew its premise, and it played it as straight as possible.
Yeah. So, like, this anime has clearly mastered what I like to call the power of show, don't tell. When there were no words being spoken, really, in that first couple of minutes of the anime, I was like, dang. This is gonna be some crazy shit I'm about to go into, isn't it?
You mean they didn't open the first episode with like an exposition dump about how in the undercity of Akiba there is a war between the different maid cafes?
Yeah, they didn't say that at all.
Mm-hmm.
They just had a bunch of maids come out of a limousine, and then another maid showed up and just unloaded out on a maid.
That is literally something from like a Godfather movie.
Yeah.
Which I think is what they're going, which is obviously what they're going for. It's like, this is the Mafia or the Yakuza, but with maids.
Yeah, this is that. With maids. But, so it was like, I just want to say, the opening for the anime, that's like Dang, that's some very avant-garde shit they were pulling in the opening sequence. Like, I was like, what the heck am I listening to for a couple seconds?
Yeah, it's like the opening. The opening doesn't actually start until like halfway through the opening animation.
Yeah, and you're like. Also, they also decided we can't show you a character yet in the opening, so we just put a bunch of paint over them. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. They're probably totally not the character that the main girl meets in the second episode.
Mm-hmm.
Probably not.
Probably not. We'll find out.
Also, this show says that it doesn't matter how old you are, you can be a maid.
Yep, you can be a maid no matter how old you are. As long as you have some sex appeal of some sort, I guess. But let's talk about our cast of characters. Alright, so we don't actually know them too much yet. We've got some inklings as what's going on. But as this anime has clearly mastered the art of show don't tell. So we don't have any of their backstories, why they're doing what they're doing. Except maybe the main character? She just wanted to be a maid. She didn't realize she was joining the Yakuza.
Mm-hmm.
She was so not filled in at anything that was going. She was going to be the fall guy for the maid cafe she just joined.
Yeah, but he's like, hey, I need you to... Hey, it's like... For whatever reason, it's like, we need one of your maids to die to this other cafe, and it did not work out.
Mm-hmm.
Because the John Wick of maids went with her.
Yeah, the John Wick of maids decided, this is my new dog.
Yes, exactly. No, this is my piglet.
Yeah, this is my little piglet. I mean, I am assuming. I mean, she's a very serious person, and it seems like, you know, there's, of course, some sort of revenge thing she's got going on. But I think the plot twist, because she's the emotionless character of the group. So I think the plot twist is that this girl reminds me of my senpai. So I'm going to protect her. And if anybody stops me, I'll kill everybody in the room. Which she did.
Yes. It's like when she got that bag from that guy, you knew what was in the bag.
Yeah, you knew what was in the bag immediately.
Mm-hmm. Although I do love how it's like it's Yakuza, but like even though that there is actual killing that goes on in this show, like some of the more like freaky, gory stuff that the Yakuza will do, has been like, it's like instead of cutting off your finger, you have to cut off your pigtail.
Yep, cut off your pigtail. Well,
I think not that it mattered. She died pretty quickly after that.
Well, I think it has to do with maid/idol culture. So, like, I don't know if you know anything about it, but, you know, when an idol or I'm assuming it's probably similar to a maid, but if they're shamed in some way, or if they're found out that they did something they're not supposed to do, they're supposed to repent by, like, shaving their head. So it's like an extreme way of, you know, shaming them or whatever, and it's...
This instance seemed to be more like Russian roulette, though.
Yeah.
Like she lost Russian roulette.
Mm-hmm. So,
and okay, so that's equally as fucked up.
Yep. So yeah, they had to cut off the pigtail. Also, that death was interesting. How the blood came out 3 times.
It's telling you, it's like this show is violent, but it's also going to be goofy.
Yeah.
Even the deaths will be goofy.
Yep.
And we then proceed to get like this like shootout to a idol song.
Yep.
But instead of glow sticks, it's guns.
Yep. Guns and knives. Guns and knives.
I do love like the new girl who has no idea what she's gotten into after like she has been showered in blood after the first shot, and her first reaction isn't like to scream or anything. It's just like, oh no, I got this blood all over this bib I was wearing, but I guess that's what the bib is for.
Pretty much.
It's like this show likes to subvert expectations, I think.
Yeah.
Like instead of like the traditional reaction from the main girl, like you get like her very like almost like it's clear she is traumatized, but she's not going to scream.
Mm-hmm.
And then in episode 2 with the whole like the bluff and
yeah,
we'll get into that later.
Yeah. So, but yeah, so the main character, and I'm like, I feel like it's sort of like a little bit realistic, kind of, in a situation where suddenly people have just died rapidly in front of you. There's a couple ways you can react to it, and it seems our main girl's reaction is to enter survival mode. And when you enter survival mode, you kind of shut down what you're doing, and you just go with what's going on around you.
Mm-hmm.
She keeps thinking about running away, but maybe it's in the back of her mind. She's like, I will die if I run away. Oh no!
It's like, well, wait, running away will not help my chances of survival.
So she's stuck in her new mate, in the new mate position. Because she was going to leave that night, but
yeah.
Turns out that the cold John Wick of Maids is her roommate, and she's like, fuck.
And just like John Wick, she also does her own stitching.
Yep. Which leads us into episode 2.
Also, I feel like we need to talk about the boss character.
Yeah.
Specifically, the maid cafe boss and basically her boss.
Yeah. So
because like yeah, go ahead.
So clearly that they're acting as a Yakuza group. There's the main guy who's they're supposed to pay money to I guess.
We don't know what the quote unquote sweet money is yet.
Yeah, we don't know what the sweet money is. I'm thinking it's gonna be some sort of weird it's either gonna be exactly what we think it is, or it's going to be something completely different. So, like, you'd assume they're talking about drug money or whatever.
It's like, knowing this show, I would not be surprised if it's, like, actually, like, money for, like, candy.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if it was actually money for, like, the supplies to run the maid cafe or something like that. Something bizarre like that.
Or just something really mundane.
Yeah. So this guy is, I'm guessing he's one of the top, not like the top guy, clearly, and obviously not. But they work for like I'm a little confused at the same time. It's like, it sounds like all of the maid cafes that are run under this group are animal themed, but at the same time, they're also taking out animal themed.
I don't think that's the case. I don't think that's the case.
Yeah.
I think that I don't think there was any dialogue in there that said that like all of the affiliated cafes were animal themed.
Mm.
I mean, there's definitely some kind of like umbrella corporation that is over all of these cafe or over like the different cafe factions, but yeah, I'm pretty sure like the shootout that happened in episode 1 was between two of these corporations.
Oh, so far, all the ones that they've done battles with have been bunny type, I've noticed.
I guess so. I wasn't really focused on the theming in the casino episode. Were they bunnies? I guess they
were
would
bunnies.
be.
They had bunny ears.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't know if that was the case. Maybe it was just a coincidence for these two ones. I'd have to put this thing on my... Yeah, I'd probably finish watching it based on the 2 episodes, but we need to get into episode 2 before we go into.
So great way to open the episode is you do an in media res.
Yeah.
Where you just show like they're in cages.
Yeah.
And there's a poker game going on. So already you've got my attention.
Yeah. I don't know how poker works, so I was confused the entire time.
So in the past year I have learned how to play poker, and like it was funny because I'm not going to go into explaining to it because it would be too difficult just to explain it with words. But...
Yeah, I was confused because I was like, wait, and I'm like, does a 3-pair lose to a 2-pair? I was confused.
So the way it works is you have 5 cards on the table that are called the river.
Yeah.
Or maybe... Okay, I don't think that... So basically, you have 5 cards on the table that are revealed to the players throughout the hand.
Mm-hmm.
So at this point in the hand, where we get to the end, all 5 cards have been revealed.
Yeah.
And basically, this is the part where it's like you're trying to like think like, does my hand beat like the other players?
Mm-hmm.
So like they showed... I don't remember what the 5th card was, but the cards that were in the 5 cards on the table were 2 jacks, an 8, and a 9.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
So
I didn't see the other 9. That's why I was confused. All right, I see now. Got it.
Yeah. So basically, what it was
the other one had
they both
9.
they both had a 3-pair.
Yeah.
But they also, because the 2 jacks were also on the table, basically you have a 2-pair and a 3-pair together, which is called a full house.
Mm.
The only problem is that because she had the 9s,
yeah, that she was higher.
While our hero had the 8s, she has the bigger.
Right.
House.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I know that part, that the bigger numbers. It's like I didn't see the other 9, so that's why I was.
Let me double check to make sure. Also, I do find it. I'm sorry, I just turned the episode up again. It's like right off the bat, like they're just like screen cuts from black to the episode. They're at the table, and everyone's freaking out. Mm-hmm. I love it.
Yeah. So
it's like we're not dwelling on what happened in the last episode.
Yeah. Stuff happens. We meet a random. We learn that there's turf, that you can't be handing out your stuff in our thing. Back of the line, Piggy.
I do find it funny that the wolf girl, who was like all nice to her in the first episode, was the one calling her out.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, now this is business.
Yeah, this is business now.
Do we trust the other maid girl who was friendly to her?
No.
I don't think we should.
I don't think we should. If we've learned anything so far, I think it's a trap.
Mm-hmm. I do, and again, going back to the whole subverting expectations things, it's like the pigtailed girl, mm-hmm. who has quickly become my favorite character just because of how over the top she was in the poker game.
Yeah.
When she like explains everything, it's just like, now reveal your hand, and she reveals that she has the higher hand. It's like she just starts crying, laughing.
Because she thought she figured it out. She thought that they had tells, and it turns out they don't have tells. She was just fixing her glasses. Most likely. I should know, as someone who wears glasses, I have a habit of pushing it up from time to time. There's no reason for it.
I do like that kind of thing where it's like you have a character who thinks that they're on top and then they immediately get crushed.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, that's always great for comedy.
Yep. And then you're like, oh no, well, I guess that means this is it for their thing.
Well, I guess the next episode will be in Alaska.
But then that's okay. The John Wick character decides, you think I was going to honor the poker game? And then it also revealed that the panda is supporting them in their own way.
Mm-hmm. It's starting a gas leak. Also, yeah, they just have a panda.
Yeah, they just have a panda. I'm pretty sure it's a person in a costume, but
probably.
Don't ask questions about why there's a panda mascot in a pig-themed maid cafe. Wow. It's Akiba, I guess.
It's funny though because it's like they said it's like, oh wow, I'm sure that every maid cafe has a pen. It's like that would be like the maid is like that would be unusual. It's like if they hadn't thrown that in, I would have believed that like this is just a normal thing that happens in Akiba.
And then they're like, dang, you're stupid. Is that what you're going with for your character?
It's like, and it's just like, what do you mean?
I like that they keep just randomly just having breakfast. They just killed a bunch of people and then it's breakfast time. And then it's like, well, since all the loan collectors are dead, we get to keep the maid cafe. But let's not talk about how they don't have any money to pay their thing anymore. They still lost all their money. It's like, did they forget that? Did they forget that all the money burned up?
But they don't have to pay the loan shark at least.
I guess so.
Which means they've basically... So no, it actually is a net negative because they did still end up wasting all the money they had in the register on the gambling.
Yep.
Which I get the feeling
Captain.
I get the feeling that's what this series is ultimately going to. It's going to keep following this formula.
Yeah.
Anytime we have a chance to fix our money issues, they're going to literally explode in our face.
She won multiple times. Why did you not let her cash out her money before playing some more? You dumb fuck.
It's like, I feel less bad about like her boss using her as a golf tee in the beginning of the episode now.
Yeah, I feel nothing for her boss. Her boss deserves it for having a gambling problem and also just randomly using all the money in the cash register.
Like the guy boss character, like the boss above her, I love that he's just like dressed like an otaku. But he has like the mannerisms of someone who is very much confident of themselves and very, very strict.
Yeah. But yeah, final verdict. Yeah, would keep watching. I'd do it. I'm curious. I'd like to see how this goes.
For me, it was not catching me in the first half of the first episode. Once we got into the actual like hints, once we actually started to see hints of the gang warfare going on, that's when it hooked me. Also, whenever there's an action scene, the animation changes.
Yeah.
It becomes much more like the lines become much thicker on the characters.
Also, can we also talk about that ending? The ending animation? Like, what's that? What is that? What is that ending animation that they have for the ending credit sequence? That's some sort of like Yakuza thing. It's like all like.
Maybe we need to watch. Maybe we need to play the Yakuza games. Maybe then we'll get it.
Maybe this is. Maybe that'll be a future game thing that we do. We go through Yakuza. Watch Cherry be bad at any other kind of game like Yakuza. I mean,
the Yakuza game has karaoke.
Yeah. I mean, I'm also thinking of trying out Elden Ring at some time too, just to say I did it more than anything.
Wait. You are going to try Elden Ring?
No. Maybe.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Depends. More like I'm going to try it and die all the time. Not even get past the first boss.
That's how you play the game.
Yeah. I feel like I'd be great at this, and I'd be good at farming likes and stuff for it, because nobody wants to see you win at Elden Ring, right? Nobody wants to see you win.
How are you at rage games?
Oh. I don't really play a lot of rage games.
This will be interesting. It'll be interesting if you do it, to say the least.
Yeah. It's on my maybe list. Meido senso.
I would give it an 8 out of 10 for the first 2 episodes.
8 out of 10. Very good. I'm gonna keep it on watching, because maybe when we're done having fun with the wheel, we'll go back and we'll watch all the ones that we deem watchable.
Or maybe it's like we need this for whenever we get through watching a really bad one.
Yeah. And that we need to purge what we've seen out of our...
Mm-hmm. It's like we just watched 2 episodes of Aramanga Sensei. We need to watch Cowboy Bebop.
Yeah. Let's see. So we have...
Can you share your screen so I can see the wheel?
Ah, yes. I need to...
Glory to the wheel.
Glory be to the wheel.
The wheel that decides our destiny. Or very much how enjoyable or uncomfortable an hour is.
Yep. Let's see. I need to go to the wheel. Where's the wheel? I know where my stuff is. Hang on, guys.
Wait, are you saying you lost the wheel?
No, I found it. There it is.
You don't know what they would do to us if we lost the wheel.
If we lost the wheel, that would be that we'd lose our bread and butter. How would
no? They're gonna make you cut off your pigtails.
No! Wait, I have pigtails? This is something new I just found out about myself. I did not know that I was wearing pigtails. Yet.
They're gonna cut off your top bun.
Not my top bun! I worked so hard for this style! And I lose. Oop.
Alright, let's see what we got here.
So the wheel says... Let's see, do I notice anything?
So we got Akira. I'm not sure. That might be a bit difficult to watch if we get that one, because that's a movie.
Mm-hmm.
Planetarian, that's from Key.
Mm.
Although I think that's a OVA. I think that's like 1 or 2 episodes itself.
Neat. All right, let's see what the wheel decides. Round
and round the wheel goes.
Let's see. Genjutsu Shuji Yusha no Okuko.
Oh, how a realist hero rebuilt the kingdom. This is another very recent one.
Wow.
It's isekai.
What is an isekai?
Most of the anime that we've watched.
Yeah.
Except for End Rider or Endgame or whatever it was called. I've already forgotten what that one was called.
End Rider. End Ride. Just End Ride. I don't know why we want to put Rider at the end of it every time. It's just Ride. There's no ER.
The ride's over. It's ended.
Ride is over. It's ended. Gotcha. Okay. So, I guess we'll be watching this isekai.
More mainstream isekai.
We'll see if it lives up to the 7.15 average score. If it doesn't, well...
Although, I don't think this is in the first 2 episodes, but there is one thing about it that caught my attention on YouTube.
To have like one of those things, Sorry, don't mind me as I go over to the other stuff.
There is an insert song in one of the episodes.
Oh.
An insert song that is the opening for a certain anime.
Oh. Watch it. Cool. An opening for a certain anime. Is it something I know?
Actually, I don't know. But, it is from the 90s.
Oh.
It's also based on a light novel.
Oh.
It has a female protagonist.
Oh.
Who was also a very famous singer.
Whoa.
whose voice actress was in another like recurring character in Pokemon.
Oh.
Are we getting warmer?
I don't know what we're describing. This could be many things. I don't know what we're explaining.
Okay. So how a realist hero rebuilt the kingdom has an insert song, and it's "Give a Reason" from Slayers.
Oh, Slayers. I'm gonna be honest, I've only watched a few episodes of Slayers. I barely remember it. I barely remember Slayers. Gonna be honest with you. Honest with you, chat. I barely remember Slayers.
I'm gonna be honest with you. It is literally my number 3 favorite anime of all time.
I've watched its sister. I've watched its sister anime.
You watched the worst one.
Yeah, I watched the space one because I like the space series more than fantasy back in the days. I was a sci-fi person. I liked Xenosaga. I like space themed games and stuff like that. Now I just want people to write goddamn fantasy and play it straight out. It doesn't have to be an isekai. You don't have to have random game mechanics added to your fucking fantasy series.
Reincarnation.
It doesn't even have to be reincarnation, but for some fucking reason you have game mechanics in your fucking fantasy series. It doesn't have to be game related. Just make a fucking fantasy series, you dumb fuck. Anyway, what?
I need you to step off the soapbox. I need to put it back.
Okay. I had to go to the bathroom anyway, so I'm counting on you to entertain everybody while I go do that. Okay. Alright. I trust you. Bye. Okay. Bye.
I guess I'm here now. Speaking of space, Star Trek Picard has been pretty lit. Especially after this week's episode. I'm very excited to see where that ends. Next week. Why did she do this to me? I don't know you people. I'm like Patrick in that episode of SpongeBob looking under his rock. Who are you people? Let's see what's going on here. Is there anything going on in the world that's worth talking about? The Mario Brothers movie has made over $500 million worldwide, so I'd say that movie was pretty successful. Wouldn't you? Here. Let's see. 509 million against a budget of 100 million. Yep, definitely. It's also the first video game movie to reach the $500 million mark. Well, it says that the sequel would be possible if it's successful, and I definitely say it's successful.
Alright, I'm back.
And talking about the Mario movie.
I haven't gone to see it yet.
That's fine. I'm just talking about how it made $500 million worldwide.
Yay! Suck it, Disney! What? They've been making a bunch of lackluster movies. And they blame it on other people instead of, just making a good movie.
I know. I just find it funny, that's all.
Dang, it's almost like Mario is more recognizable than almost any other character these days.
So I definitely think that the movie's going to be getting a sequel since it's so far made $500 million.
Yeah, I mean, I heard that there are rumors of who they've already got an idea of who they're casting Wario for, so.
I actually just read that, and I
Yeah.
find that pretty funny. It's even funnier because my eyes do that thing where it's like sometimes they'll catch words in the sentence before I read them.
Mm-hmm.
So I saw the phrase Saturday Night Live, and I'm like, oh god, no, please not him. And it's like, it's Paige, we're thinking about Peter Pascal. It's like, phew, okay.
Mm-hmm. So anyway, are we gonna get you through more of the Final Fantasy story tonight, or do you just want to chill?
I just want to chill.
You just want to chill? That's fine.
Yeah.
Chilling is
It's
cute.
been a week. It's been a long week.
It's been a week. The weather also doesn't help. But hopefully things should go back to normal next week, so.
Yeah. I need it to be nice tomorrow.
Hmm.
Because I have a crack in my windshield. And the only way the way the paste works to fix that, it needs sunlight to harden.
Mm-hmm. We're scheduled for some rain up here tonight, I think.
We just had some rain. Let me see what the weather looks like for tomorrow. I don't even know. Just like say, I have access to the weather, but I don't look at it.
Well, the weather lies to us anyway, so.
No, not real estate. I want to look not. When I put in my zip code, you weren't supposed to tell me real estate.
Yay.
Oh man. Yeah, I definitely didn't wake up at 5 o'clock twice this week to watch TV shows, so I wouldn't be spoiled.
I get up at 4 o'clock, so.
Yeah, but you all.
I also didn't get to go to bed till midnight yesterday.
Oh no!
Because my parents, as why I'm on my vacation, my parents are on their cruise. They left yesterday night to go on their cruise in Europe. So, you know how sometimes dogs have separation anxiety and then they realize that mom and dad aren't going to be coming home for a while? And then they get jittery and they bark at everything and they wake you up every 30 minutes at a time and you can't get the fuck to sleep? Yeah, that's what happened. Anyway.
No, my dog's never had that issue.
Oh. I guess just my dogs have separation anxiety then.
I mean, my parents and my brother and his wife are constantly going on vacation. Like, and every other week, one of them has all the dogs.
That's a lot of dogs.
It's 3 dogs. It is a lot of dogs.
Yeah. I can barely handle the 2 I have. I mean, I'd love to have a calm dog, though, for a change.
Oh, well, my parents' dogs are not calm.
Yeah. I just want them to just sleep, that's all.
It's like, why do you do this during the day? Why can't you do it at night like everyone else?
Mm-hmm. But yeah. Life is good. Life is great. Life is... Can you all tell that our brains are fucking melting? Because I can.
I mean, I've been watching basically the same YouTube clip for the past day and a half. So, there's not a lot going on up there right now.
I watched an animation called Bowsette. If you know what my brain is, yeah.
I know what Bowsette is. What
There's-
animation? What kind of animation?
It came out like last week. So what it is they made a song. Maybe I should just show it
Oh God.
on stream.
Yeah, I mean, please do, but I'm afraid.
No. It's not bad. Kinda. I swear. It's just a music video that everybody's going hornry over, I think. Hang on, let me. Boop boop boop. Just. And they got like 23 animators to do this. Let me get the music. Let me change the audio. Da da da. Now I can share with her. To-do. An animation.
Okay.
Once again, I'm running, I stop, knowing every bit and every slope. I keep on hopping and stopping and slowly dropping the whole. Three caddy clouds running down, they laughing at me.
The song itself,
when they're saving the princesses,
Yeah, they made some music.
Still struggling for some answer. I need to be certain. This Russia is working, still determined to find out. I reached the dungeons that was dazzled by somebody who surely is unexpected in this castle.
All these years I've been keeping to myself, hard to tell whether I'll like it. I'm put in that cell. Boy, I missed you after every farewell, but now I'm out of the shell. I'm sorry, but she's in another castle, and she won't even care for you, I fear. Don't have to power up to solve that puzzle. She's out there, but I'm here. She's also busy with her fancy hustle. Should be with some priest, not with you, my dear. Your princess may be in another castle, but I'm still
So I'm running non-stop now with no hesitation. Hard wants what it wants, why resist the temptation with all those princesses? We'll keep on acting pretentious in itself, built another castle for generations. Tired of pretending, chains binding me tied to lies, burned to the ground in this flaming desire. Cause she's tougher than iron and harder to fire. Lies burned to the ground in this flaming desire.
I'm sorry, but she's in another castle, and she won't even care for you, I fear. Don't have to power up to solve that puzzle. She's out there. You want me to repeat it? She's also busy with her fancy hustle. Should be with some priest, not with you, my dear. Your princess may be in another castle, but I'm still here. Whoa, whoa, but I'm still here. Whoa, whoa, but I'm still here. Princess may be in another castle.
Tougher than iron and harder to fire.
Your princess may be in another castle.
Burned to the ground in this flaming desire.
Hi, this is Elias, and I want to say a massive thank you to the amazing animators from our community for making this project happen.
I'm angry at
The
how
full
catchy
version
that
of the
was.
Bowsette
Yeah,
remake
the music
is
is
already
really catchy.
available on all streaming platforms. And if you want to support us, please consider subscribing.
It has a very like
Yeah,
2000 rock feel to it, and I
Yeah.
do like that.
they have the full version of the song, which is 4 minutes.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Vocals were great. I love it.
Oh yeah, yeah. It was a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm. But yeah,
They're gonna
thank
get
you.
they're gonna get a call from Nintendo. So it's like we would like to license this for the sequel.
Maybe. Or maybe they'll ask them to do this. Sometimes people who do amazing fan work end up doing stuff for real movies, like the person who did the Pokemon movie was like doing just fan art online before they did the designs for the movie. So
Mm-hmm.
anything's possible. as I like to say. Go back, Final Fantasy. As I roll around at the speed of sound. But yeah, that's what I saw just a little while ago. Remember, guys, your princess is in another castle, but I'm still here.
That's sexual harassment.
No. Don't you guys want to hang out with me in the hostage room? I'm not keeping you here. You can leave whenever you want. I swear. Okay, that's a lie. It is a jail cell. So technically you can't leave.
I've been trying to for the past 2 years.
Impossible. Blah blah blah. So we all just surviving at our workplaces?
Yeah,
am.
we had a rush. Apparently next week we're gonna have a rush job, so that'll be fun.
Yeah, boy.
But it's at least it's a rush job that everyone is working on. So
I guess being too busy is better than being not busy.
yeah, the last time my job was not busy, I got laid off.
Yep.
I'm just trying to get. Honestly, the world could end on Friday for all I care. I'm just trying to get to Thursday so I can see the finale of Star Trek Picard.
You got this, yo. I'm sure they won't let you die. No!
Well,
I fell off.
sounds like you died.
Yeah. I'm doing a jumping puzzle in the gold saucer.
Didn't we torture ourselves enough with this on Sunday?
Fine, don't worry about it.
Wait, this is the gold saucer?
Yeah. It's one of the jumping puzzles of the gold saucer. The gates.
Clearly, I have not been to this part of the casino.
Well, they're kind of like what's the word? Timed events. So it depends on how long you've spent in the golden saucer, and it tells you, hey, there's a new gate open up. A leap of faith is going on. It'll say.
Is there a reward to doing this?
MGP. Vanderbilt Gold Saucer Point. It's so you
Nothing, no like unique items.
no. It's just it awards you with more stuff.
You're wearing the near armor, I see.
Yeah.
Do we know what the next event is going to be?
The next event. Let's see. It is Easter right now. It could either be like a cross event, crossover event of some kind. It could be a brand new event, like crossover. Like it could be a Dragon Quest event again. It could be Yokai Watch again. It could be another Final Fantasy crossover, maybe. Possible. Mm. But this is just a speculation.
Hmm.
So like that could be some kind of filler event. But if you're talking about guaranteed event, I believe the next event.
I was really just curious if they had announced anything.
No. It's if you just look at the calendar, there's
Not going great, is it?
no. This one's a bit. This is the more difficult of the that.
Oh no. Maybe you should try playing that game Getting Over It.
Maybe.
With your expertise in jumping puzzles, you might be good at it.
Maybe. Hello, koala. Oh, look at all of the little me's.
Look
you
at all
sent
those
offline.
yasses.
Yes, so many yeses. So much yes. Oh, thank you. Thank you for being subscribed 10 months in a row, you mad koala, you. I don't know what I did to deserve it, but thank you. I tell people all the time they don't need to be subscribed to me, but I do appreciate it if people do. Still no idea where that plays. Check out Cherries. Yes, so much yes. And then I just walked off. Oh, I'm so dumb. There's only 3 minutes left of this jumping puzzle. I am not getting to the end, but that's okay. So. Damn it. This is the part where I just kind of love everything because I could only jump everything once. But anyway, dang it. I feel like I had something I wanted to talk about, but I can't remember what it was. I
don't know. You didn't mention anything to me.
It's all right. I'll remember eventually, maybe. See how you do.
Oh.
How is the ear infection going? Not good, probably. I know. I don't know what to do with you. They said your medication should be coming in tomorrow. And I know you're gonna hate it when I put it in your ear. But it's for your own good. She's gonna hate me.
You should probably clarify you're talking about your dog and you're not talking to me.
No. Why would I do that? Why would I clarify what I'm talking about? That makes it less likely that I'll get clipped out of context if I identify what I'm talking about. Don't you know? This is what people want. People want clip.
There's a clip.
People want clips of people doing dumb things and saying things that they can take out of context. Inserting insulting comment. Yes, koala, that's exactly it. They want to be able to take you out of context and then try to run you into the ground with the hate mob from Twitter.
It's all that Twitter's good for.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look at you! Oh, you're all high now.
Woo! Like if
This
I
is-
say I don't really care about what people think about me, somehow people will take that into context. She doesn't care about anyone. See that, guys?
complicated for me.
She's a
Oh,
she's a bigot. Somehow it would turn into I'm a bigot. Somehow.
mhm.
Have you ever noticed that's what every argument on Twitter turns into? Jokes on you,
Man,
IG.
Sherry, I can't believe you would say that about 9/11.
I know. I can't believe I would just say 9/11 is just a and no.
Mm.
Yeah, I failed. That's okay. I called it. I still get 1,600 MGP. So MGP. Let's go.
Not to be confused with MPG, which is the name of our group.
Mm-hmm. Not to be confused. All right, what do I want to do now? I did that. I hung out on Gold Saucer. I wonder if I could get into a round of mahjong. Nah, nobody's playing it right now. It's probably won't go. Dang, sad. I want to raise my rank, but nobody plays mahjong.
We need to get 2 other people on. Okay, we need to get Koala canceled on Twitter now.
Oh my god. Oh. Jesus. I should not have find that as funny as I did, but you know what? Life is too short not to laugh, you know? Sometimes life is stupid and people are dumb. And you just have to laugh. That's what I've learned. Navi, baby, are you just gonna stand in the door all day or gonna come in?
She's been put off by the Hitler talk.
I know, baby. Wasn't the random joke? It was off the back of the 9/11, the 11/9 joke.
You know what? I had a really screwed up thought.
Oh no, what's kind of screwed up thought?
Like, in places like Japan and certain countries in Europe,
Mm-hmm.
would they have to say never forget 11/9?
I wonder. Jet fuel can melt steel beams? Question mark.
I'm pretty sure it's less that there's jet fuel
It wasn't.
melting the steel beams, and more the fact that there has now been a gigantic plane that is acting as a live load on the building that was never meant to take that load.
Trust me when we say Azure knows how buildings works. He can confirm airplane would destroy building. No, the event beyond the date, it's called 9/11 everywhere. Like Dragon Ball Z isn't Zed over there.
Man, that must be really confusing to like New World leaders. It's like, hey, we're calling to on the anniversary of the day your country was attacked to offer our condolences. It's November. Well, isn't the date the 9th of the 11th of 11? Isn't it the 9th day of the 11th month? That's what this says.
The 9th of November does cause a double take. True.
Mhm.
True. Don't worry about it. You'll get to come to Fantasy Asia in a bit, Azure. We just got to get you through the story.
I'm seeing spoilers.
This means nothing to you. At all, I think. You mean Mega City from Fork Knife? Yeah. Which reminds me, I probably gotta throw that away. Yeah, I gotta throw that away.
The fork knife was a brilliant invention. It's just a shame they put the knife part on the handle of the fork.
Mm-hmm.
That wasn't well thought out.
Yeah. Such a shame.
Do you think everyone has ever been able to, like, with any skill, use a spork? Because I haven't.
No. So there's like this new anime ending, and all like airing, or at least like everybody's been watching, and so it's a returner anime, which I like how that reincarnation has become so commonplace that there's now terms for certain kinds of reincarnation. And that's the returner is one who gets reincarnated into the same world that they were from.
Is that like the Demon King gets resurrected as a baby or something?
Yeah, pretty much. So they
But
call those returners in the anime lingo. Anyway, so but I can't get past that this character has the idol mom or whatever has the same name as an OC I made like years ago. And I'm like, that's funny.
wait, are we still talking about an isekai anime, or are we talking about that idol anime?
There's this mom and she gives birth to two kids who are returners, as in they were reincarnated. They lived in that world previously and they were reincarnated as her children.
Oh.
Yeah.
I know the anime you're talking about, but
All I can think is
that is a completely different premise than what I thought
the death
the anime was going to be
sequence
about.
was beautiful. It was beautiful. And
Does
that
the
may
mom
sound
die?
weird, but like they really bumped up the animation and the blood was everywhere. And I'm like, dang, that's a pretty death they did right there. Matrix is a returner? Probably. You just licked my foot? So weird. Jet. That's gross. Don't do that. I know you're a dog and you're prone to like feet, but that's gross. Go away.
You can't talk about that on stream. Now that's something that will be taken out of context.
Good. Was that a 2-year dog or Azure? My dog likes to lick feet.
I would
As-
never do that without permission.
Although I think a lot of dogs like to lick feet. I don't know. Maybe it's just my dog. I think it's just the easiest thing that they could get access to, because they like to have your attention. Although I hear some dogs just like to check to see if you're okay, and that they can taste how you're feeling based on your sweat. So, skin is salty, yeah. They like to see if you're feeling all right.
See, what my parents' dog will do is, if I'm wearing shorts, they will jump on me and then they will lick my legs.
Yeah, they like to lick your kneecaps.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Actually, it's not even if I'm wearing shorts. If I'm wearing jeans, they will lick my jeans.
Mm-hmm. Dog skin is salty. Dog likes salt. True. Dog like salt.
This is a weird conversation.
It is a weird conversation. But you know, sometimes the best conversations are the weird ones.
We're talking about licking. We're talking about licking feet. Are you sure about that?
sometimes licking feet is just a licking feet, you know?
Did we get more? Have we gotten more viewers in the chat since we started this conversation?
Well, it says there's 6 viewers here. I don't know. Chat, is there more people here now that we started talking about feet? Is the feet crowd here? Nah, I think there's about the same amount of people. I think all my usual suspects are out there.
I'd rather go back to talking. Honestly, I'd rather go back to talking about 9/11. Fun fact: the company I work for actually helped with. I think it was one of the new buildings at the World Trade Center site.
That's nice. Conversation goes away from media for once. This is a weird conversation.
This is why we have to do a book club, because if we're
Yeah.
just left to our own devices, we'll talk about weird shit.
Yeah, we talk about really weird stuff. This is what happens when 2 people with ADHD don't have a script and don't have something to focus on. It just goes in really weird places, and I don't think you guys are really prepared for that. Anyway, let's see, what time is it? We've been doing this for about an hour and 12 minutes. I think that's a good time to stop.
And on that note, we leave you.
On that note, we leave you. We're gonna raid Virtue. We're gonna raid Virtue because Virtue is doing a karaoke stream and we want to interrupt Virtue. Oh my god, okay.
Do not bring up feet.
Yeah, don't bring up feet. We weren't talking about feet. Got it? Yeah, thank you for joining us. Sorry it was so short today, guys. Virtue loves feet. It's fine. No.
Oh, well, we should have brought her in on the conversation.
Dang. Okay, bye.
Sayonara, everybody.
That was a fun stream. It's fine.
The things we say.